All right, guys, as I was trying to cut down this piece of steel, it's 12L14 steel. The blade went slack on me, and I only got a little bit into the cut. You can see that there. So I tried adjusting the tension on it, and this slides back and forth, but it doesn't seem to increase the tension on the blade. So I'm going to have to open up this panel right here and see if the blade broke, or if something just fell off inside. Because when I turn this on now, the motor works and these guys move, but blade isn't turning. So I'm going to have to troubleshoot this and maybe get a new blade. As you can see, guys, everything's running. Blade's not turning. All right, first thing, let's disconnect the power. All right, guys, here's what we're dealing with. Finally got this hinged open, but I guess in the factory, so the way that this piece of sheet metal is fixed to the casting, it's just on these hinges. There's one right there, right here, and it's hinging, so it's this piece of sheet metal so just swing open like this to allow you to change the blade. But on the bottom hinge, you can see right there, this piece right here is hitting the casting right there. So if it was just, maybe 1/8 of an inch higher, then it would be able to elegantly swing past this bracket right here. Instead, it's catching, and the pieces kind of getting bent back there. I think what happened in the factory is they misaligned the holes for this hinge. If they had raised it just a little bit, I think that would solve it. In fact, now that I'm looking at it, so this one up here, it's this slotted. So this is at the max, like the max upward, right? And then this guy right here is at the max downward. So I'm wondering if I could shift this up, but I don't think I can because we're at the max end of travel up here. Anyway, now I got the door open. It kind of looks a little bit twisted, but I think it'll come back together all right. Good news. Looks like the blade is intact. It just fell off the pulleys. So I should be able to put that back on pretty easily. Thought maybe that this had ripped in half. Doesn't look like it. Definitely got a few damaged teeth because I guess just before it fell off, it was rubbing on the pulleys. So probably ruined a couple teeth for sure on these things, but you know, whatever, it is what it is. We'll just fix it up. There we go. All right. Make it nice and tight. There we go. Let me show you here. What I was doing was moving this pulley up by turning this knob. See if I turn that clockwise, this piece right there slides up. And what I'm looking for is a nice tight blade right here. Still a bit of slack. Tighten a bit more. Almost. I think maybe my issue originally was I didn't have it tight enough. So when the pressure from the resistance of this pushed the blade kind of off the pulleys. If I had it nice and tight, I think this would have stayed on. Just a little bit more. I think it's pretty good. I'm going to close that door up again. Boom. I think just banging it with a rubber mallet might knock this in place. There we go. All right, guys. Turn it on, see if it runs. All right, here goes. All right, that definitely does not work. Nothing is spinning now. Maybe it's too tight. Loosen this up a little bit. Counterclockwise. That's actually interesting right here. That's all jammed up, not even turning. That bearing. There we go. All right, we're back in business. I guess I just over-tightened it a little bit. let's see if it's going to cut this thing now. So make sure this is all clamped down. All right, guys, moment of truth. All right, we'll put the cutting fluid on. That's how it's done. I got another 6-inch section of 12L14. I'm going to see if I get a better surface finish on my lathe of this guy. All right. Well, thanks for watching me struggle through this job. Obviously, not the best manufactured bandsaw, but we were able to get it to work in the end. You know, it's a budget bandsaw, so you know you kind of have to expect slight defects like the back panel that I experienced opening it up, but you know it still cuts at the end of the day. I guess the rule of thumb is always make sure that your blade is properly tensioned before you try to cut a piece of metal. I'm pretty sure the reason I had the blade fall off initially was I just didn't have it tightened down. And to do tensioning, it's this one right here. So it's clockwise to increase the tension on the blade and counterclockwise to loosen tension. All right, that's it, guys. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoy this, please subscribe and hit a like button. Thanks.